Hello everybody, welcome back to another Mystic Islands video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Right off the bat, I want to thank you guys so much for 700 subscribers. We're actually at 714 already. So I really do appreciate you guys. We've been growing pretty steadily and I'm very excited for the new year. So happy new year as well. It should be going up on New Year's Day. Hope you guys have a great new year. 2023 was an awesome year for Mystic Islands. Obviously the game has evolved a lot last year compared to years previous. If you guys are looking for more Mystic Islands, we do have a Patreon in the description. Any donation given to the Patreon goes back right into the game to create more cards. So obviously we do appreciate that, and we just appreciate you guys interacting with our content as well. I'm very happy that you guys are happy with Mystic Islands. So I have 6 cards in front of me today. 1 card is a special edition card, 2 of them are reprints, and 3 are brand new cards. So we're going to start all the way to the left right here. First card we are showing off today is Faith Hawkwood. And just so you guys know, all of these cards in front of me are not official prints. The colors and things are off. Obviously, this is actually a piece of paper from my printer. It takes a minute to get cards from the Game Crafter, and we're making them so frequently. You've seen this card before. Cost 2, Mage Faction creature. 1 attack, 3 defense, a human witch. While active, every time you cast an ability card, either draw a card or sacrifice this creature. If you sacrifice this creature, add chaos crystals to your stash equal to this card's defensive value. This is a pretty good card and is an uncommon as well. The only difference with this card is that we're going to have a special signed version. This card is actually special because it is based on someone that I know in real life. Her name is Faith. So we have her signature on the card there. And then this little S symbol here, that just lets you know that this is a special print of Faith Hawkwood. So this will most likely be available in packs. So definitely look forward to that when the set releases. Basically a cool little Easter egg if you do like this card. We're going to move on to the next card. This card is a reprint from set 1. And this is one of the fan favorites, guys. It is going to be Grunt Goblin. As you can see right there, I'll obviously pop it on screen as well. Grunt Goblin is one of the most fun cards from set 1. Goblin faction creature, cost 1, 0 attack, 1 defense. He's a Goblin Scout. When this creature dies, deal 4 points of damage to the caster that killed this creature. Mostly defensive creature that deals damage to your opponent, but you could also attack with Grunt Goblin to forcefully get him killed. There's a lot of fun things you can do with Grunt Goblin, and he's definitely one of my favorite cards in all of Mystic Islands. And the next card actually goes with him, because it is going to be the Scroblin variant, a promo version of this Grunt Goblin. Obviously you can see he is the blue goblin. For set 3, Bitter Cold, obviously. All of the goblins in that set are going to be blue as they are considered Scroblins. So I feel like this was a little cool addition to add into the lore of the 3rd set. Just giving him an alternate artwork for you guys to mess around with. I was thinking about changing him to a Scroblin, but I did not want to alter the card in any way. It's basically just a promo different art version. And this will be available in booster packs as well, so this would be definitely something fun to find in your booster pack. So those are all fun, but those are cards you guys have seen before. So why don't we move on to new cards. The next one right here is going to be Incinerate. Art done by Francisco K once again. A Mage Faction ability. It is a common, cost 5, deal 6 damage to target creature. This is currently the only card in Mystic Islands that can deal that much damage at once. And it does cost quite a bit, so you do have to make sure that you are going to get this ability to go through to your opponent's creature. Definitely something that is important to have in the game is cards that are able to take out giant threats at a moment's notice. I love the artwork on this card personally. I feel like Incinerate is a really cool concept, and I'm super glad how this turned out. So let me know in the comment section what you think about this card, and we're going to move on to the next one. Moving on to the next card, we have Blind Rage. This is a Dwarf Faction ability card. Cost 2, choose target creature, switch that creature's attack and defense for this round only. And this is a uncommon card as well. Obviously, amazing artwork once again. The card really pops out with that blue. You could use this on your opponent's creatures if they're very top heavy or bottom heavy to switch them around. You could use it on your own creatures. There's a lot of scenarios in Mystic Islands where having the ability to manipulate stats very important to taking control of a game. So Blind Rage is definitely one that could be very useful. And of course, because it's not only Dwarf Faction creatures you can affect, this makes this card a lot more valuable to other decks. Art done by Francisco once again. And let me know what you think about Blind Rage in the comment section down below. I think it's flavorful for the dwarves to have this. So we are going to move on to the next one. All right, the very last card of the video, which by the way, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching once again. It is Glacial Snowstorm. This card looks a little crazy, so I'm going to explain it. This card is a Mystic Rare, neutral faction ability. So that is a top rarity. So this one is going to definitely be a steal for you to get in a booster pack. And Mystic Islands has never really had a board wipe until now. So the cost on this card is X. Now you're wondering, what does that mean? Well, as it says down here, deal X damage to all creatures on the battlefield. X is the amount of chaos crystals used to cast this card. So essentially you get to choose how much you play this card for. You could cast this card for 5 crystals, 6, 2, 1, whatever you're willing to pay for it. You could even do 0, but whatever you spend becomes the amount of damage that you deal to all creatures on the battlefield. So for instance, if we decided to pay 2 chaos crystals for Glacial Snowstorm, the X would become a 2, and then we would deal 2 damage to all creature cards on the battlefield. So that's kind of how that works. This is pretty much a board wipe card that can vary in power depending on how much you want to spend for it. So for instance, if your opponent has a lot of 4 attack, 4 defense creatures, a lot of big things, and you don't have much out on the battlefield, and you think it is worth it to pay 4 chaos crystals to wipe out the entire battlefield, and you think that would give you the best chance going forward to win, this would be the card for you. The only thing is you need to be smart when you use Glacial Snowstorm, because it is a Mystic Rare, meaning you can only have 1 copy in your entire deck. So you have to be very careful how you use it. But Francisco did the artwork on this one as well, and I think it looks fantastic. So let me know what you guys think about Glacial Snowstorm down below. That's all the new cards I have to show you guys today. More cards are obviously in production, and we're inching closer and closer to the release of set 3. I have a set checklist, which I will actually throw up right now. So we have the first page of the checklist and the second page of the checklist. I will most likely be able to post these in the Discord and on Patreon for free for you guys to print at home. I also make a black and white version for anyone trying to save ink. Ink's expensive nowadays. So yeah, we had Faith Hawkwood, 2 versions of Grunt Goblin, Incinerate, Blind Rage, and Glacial Snowstorm. Let me know what you guys think down below. Which one of these cards is your favorite card in this video? And what card in the set list are you looking forward to that you have not seen yet? And again, Happy New Year's. 2024 is going to be big for Mystic Islands. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.